We're here at John O'Quinn Field. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the Houston Cougars. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game, focus is going to be essential. Play by play. He understands completely that they have a big opponent coming in here next week, top 25. But this opponent in front of them today is not to be taken lightly. He wants to make sure his players are looking at them and understanding they have quality players too, and not look ahead to next week. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Sam Houston State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. We anticipate that he is going to have a major impact on this running game. Give to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Flood. Flips it out in the... It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Quick toss.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. 3rd and short, I still got 4th down as well. So don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run, and it can take some big shots in man coverage down the field.
Hunt is on its way. Looking for room. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Houston's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Now you have a look at Rayshon Sanford II. Came back for his senior season not only to enhance his draft stock, but perhaps to run this team to a title. Hits inside, it's Sanford. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason to be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. You were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is hungry.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that in high school recruiting and the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a first down for this offense. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. St. Clair moving out to the right. On the move, he fires. Out wide right, it's Martin. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. When the defense loses you like that, you have to find a way to make sure the quarterback sees you.
Man, I guess that's waving your arms. Hey, I'm open. I never really understood that because I never feel like you're running as fast, but he got by the defense. Quarterback gets outside the pocket, makes the big completion down the field.
The Cougars will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Keeps it himself. Now the toss. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cougar! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Quarterback on the keeper. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk a little bit about Sam Houston. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did.
And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. You put it all on display on that sack.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air. It's Flood. Lets it fly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
Punt is in the air. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Running inside, it's Sanford. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Tavian St. Clair. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Trying to get started. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. In the backfield, it's Stevens. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
The throw. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. On his way back from the 20. He's got great speed. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like...
Snags it, and there's running room. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing St. Clair. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. To throw, it's St. Clair. Keeping his eyes downfield. Fires downfield. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Long way to go on second down. Looking for room. It's Sanford. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. He's got it and still on his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Cougars will go for it here on 4th down. Needs it. Running through contact. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cougars.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tells to run, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Taken down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to pass. It's Flood. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Making his first move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. St. Clair. Oh, pressure's coming. Lets it fly. And they're not on the same page there. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Martin. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
They go play action with St. Clair. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They're all over it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Straight ahead, it's Sanford. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tavian St. Clair unloads to the right. It's complete.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
They'll run it. It's Turner. All over him immediately.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. His defense has been able to force a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Rush is on. Misses badly on that one.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Flood. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. 2nd and long here. On play action. Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They did a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Trying to take it back. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Got his man. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing St. Clair. Rush right in his face. And he gets rid of it. Let's talk for a second about Houston. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. St. Clair, look out. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Under pressure. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. From the gun. Plows through the defense. Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. It's complete to the right. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback keeps it. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
Tight end now in motion. To the air, it's Flood. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Caught in the backfield, it's Barry Johnson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Out wide right, it's Stevens. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Follows his blocks. It's Sanford. Got the first down. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. One more snap coming before halftime. Might as well give it to him again. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get things going with the Ball State Cardinals taking on the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's Ball State looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big 12. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Out wide left, it's Young. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, it's Turner. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. After the holding penalty, 1st and 20 for this offense. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Pulled to the ground.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
And the Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Left side, it's Martin. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's this guy's third catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Pulls it on the option. Touchdown, Cougars! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Green. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll need a bunch on second down. Calls his own number. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Moves the pocket. It's Flood. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He stopped.
Well, going RPO on that second down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up 3rd and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this 3rd down because of the quarterback's decision.
Gets the back moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Finds him out of the backfield. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
They'll throw it from the red zone. They're all over him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Selling the fake. Working that left side now. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Bearcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
He gets in there for the two-point conversion, and now we have a two-possession game. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Cougars sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Reese?
Okay, Holly. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tavian St. Clair escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The run inside. It's Sanford. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Young. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. On the option, he'll pitch it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Martin. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And the pummeling has started.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO, and oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number one. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
They're down to the 20, first and 10. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Throwing St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the missed field goal leaves the lead at 23.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw. It's Flood. Rushes on. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Turns it upfield. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves to his right. He's going to run it. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. And the Bearcats will snap it on first and 10. Looking for running room. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Can't get him to the ground.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Drops back. It's Flood. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great.
Slips it. He smashes his way through again. Touchdown, Bearcats! Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt.
You become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him, break tackles and shows you the speed to run away from the defense. Jesse, he is an absolute nightmare.
That's a great point, David. You don't have to scheme this guy up perfectly, which means you don't have to have everybody accounted for blocking, because he'll make them miss or he'll break tackles. And then you're right, once you get into the open field, it's not just physical running, but how about the ability to hit the jets and take it the distance?
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Houston offense comes onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. St. Clair. Out wide right, it's Young. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. There he goes. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Right back to it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. On 4th. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. To the ground. He's got it again. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fights off a defender.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Quick give. It's Sellers. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Powers inside. He stopped, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they are going to waltz out of here with a win. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Tavian St. Clair. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Out wide left, it's Thomas. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
You can can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense seeing the ball, spit out wide.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. Hits inside. It's Sellers. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.